next competition. I don't know how much.
No, but you can.
How much are you guys blowing on these competitions?
But
Like,
you
to
can
compete.
Okay,
How
but
much?
you can do that. You can say, "I'm going to get a sponsor for this show."
Yeah.
Mad. Then you don't go well.
Yeah. No, fair.
Do you know what I mean? So it's not a long term.
Did you just ask how much you could spend on a comp?
Yeah.
You answer that.
Like how long is a piece of string? So you like realistically, you could. Okay, my last show, not including like I was using peptides and everything. All my comps were in the IFBB. I didn't do any natural ones. And coming out to it, even the cost I was using obviously through the business and was promoting the business at the same time, which actually made money for the company. But you could drop to like 20, 30 grand. I think that's including food. Like I'm talking about everything involved in it, like when it comes to time, everything you give up, like it's a brute.
The food costs, but you've got to. The food you got to eat, and if you're an athlete in another sport, you still got to eat.
Yeah.
Okay? But with bodybuilding, your 24 hours a day revolves around the way you look and how you're going to look in 4 months, right? You got food.
If you average it out, like some guys could do say $600-700, right, on food, depending on the type of food they want for that week. If they were specialising it, whether it be fish or I don't know, whatever it may be, and you do a prep for 16 weeks, I mean, that's only like 14 and a half grand just on food alone. Just take that for alone. That's on a 16-week prep just on food. You're looking nearly 14 and a half, 15 grand. And it might be more, might be less on some people depending on their circumstances, but that's an average. Like I know, I definitely did.
Yeah, and that's only food.
Yeah, that's only food.
Only food. Then you're talking supplements.
Yeah.
You're talking gear.
And that's if you don't have a sponsor, like supplements. If you're walking into an ASN or whoever it may be and you're going, I need to buy tub after tub.
Yeah, but there'll be only 10, how many people would be able to get free supplements?
That's right. That's what I'm saying. So that's that added cost. Like
at a competition, how many people are like just in one division? Let's say the super heavies. How many people would be competing?
Just what, at a national show? You'd
Yeah,
say,
at a national show.
10 to 12.
Yeah.
10 to 12 people, right? So yeah, that does kind of make sense. You need 12.
So there's 10 to 12.
Let's say at the super heavies, what
at a national one.
Say the national
So
show.
each state have had their own their own state one. Super heavies.
So you would need 12 different supplement companies to sponsor 12 different athletes, then 12 different gyms. You could run it out thin. Like it depends how big the community is as well. Right.
But don't get me wrong. Like the sport, the sport has also successful people who love competing as well.
Yeah.
They might build themselves up, build their company up, and be making a killing, and then they can turn around and now step away from that a little bit and do a prep.
Yeah.
Money's not an issue, or there'll be guys on the come up who are scraping every dollar.
Yeah.
That's pros, that's amateurs. It's expensive, but as well, expensive is relative.
I do have to admit as well, though, right? Like there is something to romanticize about the grit of someone that comes from the bottom and makes it onto this stage. Like we all love an underdog story, right? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like I think you do need a bit of struggle in your journey, and I think you need a bit of adversity that you have to get through in order to be really celebrated as a champion.
Yeah, but
I'm not discrediting the struggle that people go through.
I've done 2 preps.
Yeah.
One that I was broke and I was trying to save every dollar I was budgeting, etc. The other one I went and prepped in Thailand for 12 weeks, just unlimited.
Yeah, that's a smart play.
I look better on the 12-week one.
Yeah.
It was still a struggle. It still had to train hard, etc.
Yeah.
But that one I look better.
Of course you're going to get the better results the more tech that you guys are getting, but I think as well, you need to develop that resilience. You need to develop that character and that desire to want to succeed. Listen, if podcasting was easy and if podcasting was, anyone could just do it and set up a studio like that and find guests like that, what I do now isn't rewarding, because the fact that it is hard and that I do have to work for it and I enjoy the process and I love talking to people like you makes it worthwhile for me. It makes it worth going through the crap that you have to go through. And I imagine it's very similar for bodybuilding as well, right?
It is, but we'll play devil's advocate.
Okay, yeah.
If you had the choice to go, all right, I've got to build up from scratch like you're doing, start in your garage, blah, 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 or someone goes, here's $100K, go start.
Oh, yeah, of course.
There you're taking that action every time. So the grit, like the grit and the build
If
up.
anyone out there want to throw me some money, like I'm not going to say no to that. Of course not.
100%.
Yeah.
And but in saying that, you could take that 100K and blow it and be rubbish, which a lot of people who have handouts do.
Yeah.
Or you could be on the other side, take it and just blow up.
Yeah.
So you've still got to put the same effort in,
Yeah.
regardless of your situation.
So, I kind of